everybody, this is Cody and Leah from New Life, and we are going to teach you how to make resurrection rolls with your kids this Easter. So we have all our ingredients out. We have a tube of crescent rolls, marshmallows, you want full-size marshmallows, some cinnamon sugar, which is just some table sugar, basic cooking sugar, and some cinnamon, and melted butter. And we're using about 6 tablespoons. You might need more, you might need less, just kind of depends on your kids. We've got a baking stone here, and the oven is preheated to 375 since that's what the crescent roll package says. So we're going to open these. Luna, you cannot be in here. This is bad. Here, you want to finish laying these out?
Yeah.
Bad cat. So you're going to want to lay out your crescent rolls flat into individual pieces. So each one on its own. If you don't have enough space to do that, you can do like we're doing and put some of them on the baking sheet and some of them on the board. So when you do this with your kids, you might want to have a Bible handy, but you're going to start by reminding your kids, and if you do this on Friday, Good Friday, it's a great time because you can tell your kids that after Jesus died on the cross, his friends took him down from the cross, and your marshmallow is going to be Jesus. So Jesus' friends took him down from the cross, and you're going to dip him in the butter. A fork works great for this part, or tongs. They prepared his body and wrapped him in cloths. And here, I gotta grab the fork. So you're gonna roll Jesus, your marshmallow Jesus, in. Ooh, I need a spoon, just kidding. You're gonna need a few spoons. They wrapped Jesus in cloths. They prepared his body, that's the butter, and then they wrapped him in the cloths. So here's your cinnamon sugar. Once you've done that, you're going to take your Jesus body and stick him on the crescent roll. Now, you're going to wrap him up. You're going to start doing more. And this part's super important. You want to close up this crescent roll so that it is completely closed. So seal it tight, just like they sealed the tomb with Jesus in it. So you can explain to your kids they sealed the tomb super tight because they were afraid that Jesus' disciples would steal his body so that they could say that he resurrected. They were afraid, the Romans were, and the other guards who didn't believe in Jesus. So they sealed him up super tight, no leaks. You don't want anything to get out. You stick them on the baking sheet. So we have one marshmallow left if you want to partake. Alright, so once they're all out, 1 can of crescent rolls, 1 tube, we'll make 8 of these. So we have our 8. If you have more kids, you might want to double it because these are delicious. And we're going to put them in the oven. We threw away the crescent roll thing and I forgot how long they're supposed to bake, but I think it's 8 minutes. Oh, that's the temperature. We don't want to do that. Okay, so we're going to set the timer for 8 minutes and check on them. They're baking at 375 like the crescent roll tube says. If you're not sure what to do right now, you could talk to your kids about what the disciples were doing right now and what Jesus' followers were doing. We know that the disciples were scared, and all day Saturday they waited, everybody waited, And it wasn't until Sunday the disciples were all gathered together, and some of the women who followed Jesus went to the tomb to take care of his body. So you could talk about that. You could ask them what they think about Easter. You could sing songs. You can do whatever you want during this. You really want to seal them tight because some of ours have popped open. You just have to be really, really careful. The goal of this is to keep them sealed nice and tight. If, like I said, you can use a little water baby. Your best bet is to pinch the outside of the roll together around and mold it with your hands. Doesn't always work though. It might be the crescent rolls. They might have just been cheap. So. You may not know until we take this out, which is always concerning. It's like a waiting game. It's like Jeopardy. It always makes me nervous. So, I will go ahead and tell you the goal of this is that our tombs will be empty. So what usually happens if you seal these all the way, as it cooks, the marshmallow melts. And the marshmallow will melt and the crescent roll will absorb parts of it, and all that'll be left is a little tiny bit of white and the cinnamon sugar. And you tell your kids that's the linens, the cloths they wrapped Jesus in that he left folded in the tomb. So that should be all that's left. That's why you want to seal them super, super well. But like I said, it doesn't always turn out really well. At least if I'm doing it. All right, I guess we're gonna go ahead and take these out. Woo! Okay. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so they're a little wonky. And like I said, most of ours have popped open, but this one hasn't. This little guy looks pretty great. So we are going to, oh, watch out, babe. Grab a knife and cut him open and figure out, ooh. Will you lift those? And stick them, no, just stick them further down the counter there.
Okay.
Just so you can see this guy really well. Yep. So if you look, he's empty. Ah! And he's a little drippy. So this is an empty tomb, and you can take your kids through. You might have time to do this before service Sunday morning if you're early risers. Make a pretty tasty breakfast, if less than healthy. And they're a lot of fun to make. But this is a great way to show the Easter story to your kids. The marshmallow melts away, as you can see it did in here, because this one was sealed all the way. These apparently were not, and they have all opened. But they're very tasty. So here you go. It's really hot.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good. So these are super tasty, super fun, and it's a really cheap way to do an interactive Bible lesson with your kids. Teach them about God, teach them to cook. It's awesome. So
These are so good.
yeah, they're delicious.
And send us pictures
Yes.
when you do yours. That'd be great so we can see them and how they turned out.
If you make resurrection rolls, send us a picture, send us a video. We want to see it. And you don't have to make these Easter weekend, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you want to carry that through, do it then.
If you want to send me some,
Yeah,
I'm a great taste tester.
we'll eat them for sure. So
I will eat them.
thanks so much for watching with us, guys. We hope you have a great time making these with your kiddos. Bye. We love
Happy
you.
Easter.
Happy Easter. I don't know. So good.